Hello everyone, good day, welcome to the vlog of the E3, day 3! So yeah, excuse my hair, I just had a shower and it's really fucking hot outside today. I've just been mowing the lawn and I had to take a cold shower because Jesus Christ man, the heat is getting to me in my eyes and my hair. I need to do it and just ignore it. Just don't even look. But anyway, getting into today's news or topic or thing, I decided not to go with a game today. I decided to go with a more general topic is the thing, because I think that this is something that we need to address and something that needs to be talked about because it's a shame it's most likely not going to happen. So a few days ago, there was a new screen leaked from, I believe, a developer or something on Twitter of the new revised Wii U tablet. Now this tablet has analog sticks as opposed to circle pads, which we saw at last year's E3. So that's a good thing. We do have the analog sticks. They're probably put in there to have clickable buttons just for first-person shooters and stuff, but it's good that Nintendo are doing that and they're catering to third parties. That's the good thing. Now to the bad news. Last year when Nintendo unveiled the tablet, they didn't actually have any branding on it whatsoever, so they could have potentially had room to change the name for this year's E3. Unfortunately, as we can see on this picture, there is Wii U written on the tablet. It's there. It's staying. Yeah. So this is something that really everyone hoped that Nintendo would fix, something they would sort, that they would change the name of the Wii U to something which sounds a little less ridiculous. I know that when the Wii was released in 2006, obviously the name got a lot of flack. People, went on about it and said, oh, this is the stupidest name for a console ever. And then it kind of worked. It sort of fit the market. It went on to sell millions and it became a household name. It became something that you don't even think about when you say. But there are a lot of problems associated with the Wii brand and the Wii name at this point, which is why I feel Nintendo are going to have quite a bit of difficulty selling this console simply because of the name Wii U. So there are two markets that Nintendo are trying to capture with the Wii U. First of all, you got the hardcore guys who obviously kind of went away with the Wii and were like, well, this isn't for us. Nintendo have left us in the dark here. So they went after their 360s and PS3s. And they also want to keep the audience which they captivated during the entire Wii lifespan, the casual crowd, the blue ocean strategy. They want to keep that as well as go back and grab those hardcore people as well. Now the problem with this as a whole is the Wii U name, and the reason for this is that it neither appeals to the casual market nor does it appeal to the hardcore, and it has a lot of permutations within it that make it difficult to sell in my opinion. So let's take a look at the casual crowd to start with. They know what a Wii is. Obviously, it's very popular and people have it. Loads of people have it. The problem with the name Wii U is the same problem that even a lot of journalists had at E3 last year, which was that when Nintendo revealed the new tablet controller, they basically skimmed over what the actual box looked like, and even in the trailers, the box was just like a white box. It looked exactly like the Wii hardware, and people assumed that this wasn't new hardware. It was simply a tablet controller add-on, another peripheral, in fact, that Nintendo had made for the current Wii system. Now, having already had experience with this in the market, Nintendo have had problems selling the 3DS, not because just for its high price point, but also because the name 3DS doesn't necessarily tell you that it's a new system. Most of the casual crowd thought that the 3DS was just the DS hardware with 3D added on it. They didn't realize that it was new hardware with better graphics capabilities, more memory, stuff like that, eShop and everything, and all this stuff. They had no idea. They just thought it was another part of the DS family, because obviously they had the DS, DS Lite, DSi, DSi XL. They thought it was just the fifth installment in the family, essentially. So the problem here is that most people are not going to want to buy a Wii U in the casual crowd. First of all, because it looks a bit intimidating, the tablet controller in itself, it seems very complicated. And secondly, they'll be thinking, well, I have this Wii thing, I haven't played it in like 3 years, and there's this Wii U tablet, which isn't actually a new thing, right? It's just an add-on, because I don't want that. That's probably not what I want, is it? I don't know. So people are gonna get confused, is what I'm trying to say. The casual crowd don't really have a clue about hardware in general, so it's gonna be difficult. It's gonna be difficult to sell to them. Now, as good as it is that Nintendo are getting back into the hardcore crowd, hitting hard with the HD graphics, 1080p, all that very good hardware they have, just on par with PS3 and 360, The problem here is the branding. Over the last 5-6 years that Wii has been out, gamers who traditionally went to Nintendo consoles have become lapsed, they've gone to other consoles, and they've become jaded, as it were, with the name Wii, with the branding, and with the overall market strategy that Nintendo have been gunning for. And because of this, unfortunately, it means that by branding the new console Wii U, it still leaves that bitter taste in gamers' mouths. People do not want to be associated with the name Wii, especially if you're a hardcore gamer. You don't want that sort of moniker on your system. You want something that's sleek, that's good, that doesn't really associate with that casual crowd and doesn't seem to, penetrate into that kind of market. Furthermore, these gamers already have 360s and PS3s, and the Wii U is only a slight upgrade on it. Are they really gonna just give out another $300 for a system like this? I don't know. I would say that it would be much more likely if Nintendo had been able to change the name and make it just a bit more clear as to what they were going for. It would have made much more sense. But hey, we're left with Wii U, and it's kind of a difficult situation. Now, you may say, okay, fine, yes, that's all well and good, but eventually, a couple of years down the line, everyone will know the name Wii U. It will be very common. It won't even be something we think about. But if Nintendo do not get off the ground running, then it's going to be very difficult for them to have that image in a few years' time. But as I said before, the Wii was such a strong brand, it does essentially make sense to keep the Wii name on the system because it has so broad an appeal and so wide a reach that it will, in a sense, help their sales. It just may not be in the way that they intend to. So I guess we'll all see how it pans out when the system launches. Clearly, we're not going to get a name change at E3. If we do, then hey, shoot me down. I've spoken out of turn. But it seems likely that now we have seen this new controller with the branding image on it, that there is not going to be any change. And that is going to be it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this, a bit of a longer one, but I thought that we would drill down into the details of this one. It was a bit of a heated topic, one that lots of people are enamored with and want to talk about, so it's good to get some stuff flowing, the juices of the brain flowing, you know what I'm saying? If you personally have anything you feel to say on the matter, you can leave that down in the description below. Very, very good if you would be able to do that. I would appreciate it. We can have a nice conversation and all that good stuff, so comment below, etc. Once again, thank you very much for watching, guys. I will see you guys tomorrow. If you have any topic or game you want me to discuss tomorrow, then leave comment below as well, and I will sift through those and maybe I will choose one of them to discuss at whim, I guess. But until tomorrow, I'll see you guys then. We.